Alright, you've got your domain, you've got it hosted, you've installed WordPress. Now what? That's the topic of this lesson today. And by the end of this, you're going to have a website that actually reflects you or your brand or your company, whatever you're doing with your website. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So first thing is to log into your website, and you'll be here on the dashboard. So I'm going to show you how to do this for free from here. So this customization of the website, there's many different options you can do. The paid version I recommend is usually with Thrive Themes. However, that is a paid service. So that's what I use on some of my other sites. This site here I'm building today is going to be a free way of doing it. So first of all, we're going to change the theme of the website. So we're going to go into Themes under the Appearance menu. And here you're going to see a heap of free themes, or most of them are what's called freemium themes, which means you'll be able to use these for most of the features for free, and if you want to pay about $50, you can upgrade for all the features that are within that particular theme. So a WordPress theme, as you can see here, is just a sort of a template on which you can build your site. So all different options here, you'll see this featured, popular, latest. Now the one I'm used to set up this demonstration, or what we're going to use, I can't actually see here anymore, but you can still get it. It's just from, it's only a few months old. You can, if it doesn't come up, it's called OneFold. We'll try it again here, see what happens. No, it's not going to come up. So you can also just Google it. So OneFold WordPress theme, and you'll come up with this page here. And this is what I'm going to show you. So it last updated, a few days ago. So I'm going to download this. And this way you'll see how to install a theme that's not sitting in WordPress already. So you'll see it's sitting down here. Then I go back to my page here. I'm going to go upload theme here, and then I'm going to drag my theme file in here and click install. So this is going to change the template of my whole website immediately. Okay, once that's installed, click activate. Right, and there it is. So you'll see now on my themes there are 4 themes sitting here. One of these is the OneFold, which I've just installed. I can always switch back to different ones. However, the content will all change around once we've actually added content. So from there, the next thing we're going to do is install a number of plugins which will help your site A, be more secure if you haven't done that already, and also enable you to build web pages very easily without having to do custom coding. So the first thing is, if you haven't already, is to get this Akismet installed and activated. So if you haven't already installed it, you can add it as another plugin shortly, but I'm going to go ahead and activate this now. So you might have seen this in one of my other videos to set this up if you haven't already got an API. Or you just click get your API key here, and you'll get it for free, and then you come back and put it in here. I've already got one, so I'm going to pop that in there. Once that's activated, we're going to go back in and add the rest of our plugins. So there's a number of plugins to add. I'm going to show you, we're going to go through very quickly now and add them all, and I will jump ahead of it as we go. The first one is the SSL. Just type in SSL as a search, and the first one that pops up will likely be Really Simple SSL. That's the one that we want. So we install and activate, and we're going to repeat this process for 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 plugins. The next one we're going to do is a search engine optimization tool called Yoast SEO. Install that and activate. The next one is 2 plugins by Site Origin. So just put in Site Origin and you'll get these 2 come up. Try it without a space. So Page Builder by Site Origin is the first one you want to install. The next one by Site Origin you want to install is the Site Origin Widgets bundle. So these 2 widgets are what's going to, these 2 plugins are what's going to allow you to use drag and drop type building within your WordPress site. So you don't have to do custom HTML coding for every little bit of the website. So you just drag and drop. Next one is duplicate post. So as we build out the site, this will allow you to take one page or one post and duplicate it. So there it is, duplicate post. And the last one is theme my login. So this just changes the way your login screen looks for you. But the reason you put this on is that eventually if you build a membership site on your WordPress site, this will mean that it'll be a much more aesthetically pleasing login page for people who are logging into your site. But I like to put it on at the beginning anyway because it makes it just a bit more pleasant when you're logging and you don't have this weird blank page. So that's the plugins that we want to get started with. Okay, so from there, we're going to start customizing the site because at the beginning, it's going to look like this. Okay, so there we go. So we've got a whole bunch of menu options that we don't need. We've got a whole bunch of side posts we don't need, sidebar widget things we don't need. It's sitting on a blog post. There's lots and lots to do here. So we're going to do it bit by bit. It is not complicated. You just got to work through it methodically. So we're going to go, first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a home page for the site, okay? So this doesn't matter what this is at the moment, so I'm just going to call this home. The point is that we need to create a page that can sit there as the home page, okay? So we're going to call this home, and we're going to leave all the settings as they are and just publish this page. Okay, so from there, we're going to go down into the settings, and in general, we're going to make a few changes. You can change these things if you want, leave these as is. Now, you want to change this to wherever you are. Whoop, I've moved, so I'm here. And yep, that's fine. You can change these to what you like, but the next one is more important, into this writing one. This is important because wait, no, reading, sorry, is the next one. This is the one, a static page. So your front page, which is as if someone goes to your website, they just type in your website, where are they going to land? So currently, the reason it had that blog post is it was set to your latest posts. So you want this to be a static page, and you want it to be the home page we just set. So there we go. And that is it. Save. The next one we want to change is in the permalinks. So this is how the links show up. So the default setting on WordPress is not too pretty. So if you do a post, it's going to add in the date in front of it. So it makes it a really long URL. So what I like to do is change it to this post name. So that when you do a post, it's just your website / whatever the page is or whatever the post is. So a lot easier to share. And then we save that. Okay, and that's it for those general settings there. So then we're going to go into to customize your theme here. So this is where we tidy up the theme to look a little bit better, or a lot better. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into the site identity. Now you can put a logo up here if you want. For now I'm going to leave it as text. That's fine. And yep, that's fine. Yep, so we're not going to add in a logo just right now. Colors you can change if you need. That's this color here. If you actually purchase the premium of this theme, then you can change the actual colors like this yellow bar here. Then we're going to go into widgets, and in the primary sidebar, you can see these widgets here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you don't really need. Meta, categories, archives, recent comments, don't really need any of it. It doesn't add a lot of value to people, so we're going to click on the ones we don't want and just drop down and click remove. Categories you can have if you want, like if you're going to have a lot of different types of posts, we can leave it. We'll leave that one there. I'll show you how that works later. Archives we're going to get rid of. Recent comments we're going to get rid of that. And recent posts we'll leave, and the search we'll leave as well. Right, so that's fine. And then we go and save that. And the static front page, okay, so this is where you do need to do some customization, which we'll talk about shortly. You've got the home is the front page, posts, we don't have a page yet, and static page, so that's fine. Okay, from here, we're going to actually start customizing your site to how you want it to look. Now, this website is all about daily energy. It's like a, if you haven't seen the background on the purpose of this site, it is a blog site designed to help people with their daily energy on specific topics that they are most interested in. In terms of the monetization of the site, it is an affiliate site, so therefore we partner with people with their own products. For example, you'll see when we set this site up, the one thing we're going to put on there is an affiliate link to a green drink called Organifi, and that's how we monetize the site. So with that in mind, we're going to build out a very basic homepage here, but it is step by step, and you'll see how this starts to stack up into a very usable site with quite a lot of depth to it, rather than just being a very shallow site that doesn't do anything, doesn't add any value to anyone. So don't get overwhelmed as we go. We're going to go through step by step with this as we add on in the next video.